Hello everyone. Welcome in. Congratulations on being first. Red Phoenix, hello. Ravenbrand, hi. Pink Fangs, you are here early. Color Maniac, you are here, hello. Oh hey, welcome in, Wrench Deadsec. Welcome. We're gonna be playing a little bit of Vampire Survivors. It's gonna be a pretty chill stream, so just lay back, enjoy the vibes. But there is a question that I need to answer from Imp. My question was, if you were to name me like how I name myself the Chancellor of the Butterbabes, what title would you bestow upon me? See, I don't want to lean into the butter. I would rather name you something along the lines of like, I might need to turn my audio down just a little bit. I would like to name you something like Master Editor or Propagander or something. Propagander. Okay, so what? All right, so Mac of the Fung, thank you for the sub. 11 months. What the fuck? Forgot I got you this. Vampire Survivors is addictive, too addictive. Yeah, I've been playing it in my off time. Okay, so apparently I'm being told I need to close my eyes for the thing. So so just to give a little bit of context, Stella ordered something on Amazon and has not allowed me to see anything about it and said that I would be showing it on stream today. I have zero context to what this is. I figured you all knew, but for those of you who may not be in on it, anyway, eyes closed. What? Do I hold my hands out? What do I do? Oh, Jesus, that scared me. Can I open my eyes? I wonder what this is. So it's wrapped in a napkin, which, good job. JBTV, attention. Okay, hold on. Attention, Jet Butterboy Black. Quality assured. Sure, it's fine. LO. What is LO? Oh, it's lore. Okay, fair. It's got 5 stars. 5-star rating on it. Making it adequate trademark. Trust us with your packaging and handling. Quality not guaranteed to surpass individual recipient standards. Okay. Oh, it's actually a lot more than 5 stars because there needed to be something to tape it. Didn't have tape, didn't have wrapping paper. Okay. Show the front. Yeah. There you go. There's that and all the stars. So this is a rectangular prism.
You're lucky. I considered attaching like a couple like cotton balls to the bottom of it and wrapping it suspiciously phallic.
I'm glad you did not make it look like a dick. I'm sure Twitch would have liked that. Is it a puppy? Is it a book? Is it a balloon? It's a balloon. Yeah, I guess we'll have to see. I'm opening it now.
Your return is voided.
Because I opened it?
Yeah.
What is this? What have you done? What have you done to it?
Front off napkin, dude.
Okay, but
It's fine.
all right. Yep. So I had a feeling that it was going to be something like this. Oh God, it's stuck. There we go. Is this a butter stress thing? Is this a? Oh God, it's very squishy. It's very like you can. God damn it! What is with y'all and butter? Feel this.
So many ways to play. You remember what you asked me when you saw the notification?
Yeah, well, so I saw a notification pop up on my phone from my Gmail saying, it was the Amazon thing, and it said 1 toy item. And I looked at Stella like, a what? And Stella's like, don't worry about it. And they hinted that it was something to do with stream, and I said, is it butter related? And they said, oh, wouldn't that be interesting?
Wouldn't that be
Wouldn't that be thematic?
And I was like, not that kind.
Is it butter scented?
Is it?
It kind of smells like butter. It kind of smells. I think it is.
Son wants me to tell you they pooped their pants from fear.
Okay. Sorry about it, son. Thank you all for making the sacrifice to Steluminous. I can take out my butter aggression. It's going to be like my when you guys are doing things, I can crush this. This is like me crushing you guys in my hand. Yes, it is butter scented. I don't know. I hate that. Huh? Akira says yes, it is butter scented. It's messed up. You guys are fucking wild. I'm gonna have to have a fucking stick of butter on my desk constantly now. Like, I don't know if you realized the. I mean, you did. You absolutely realized the implications of literally. I cannot sit at my workstation for my professional job without looking down and seeing a fucking stick of butter next to my keyboard. We had nothing to do with it. We were just informed. I don't believe you. Yeah, at the very least, you had encouragement to give. You crushed the Casper cat. You crushed your head like the grape. 100 years of jail time. Yep, get crushed. But we are going to be relaxing today because honestly, I am fucking exhausted, and I'm not feeling my best right now. So. Huh? No, you're in a big can. Okay. There's yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna go for the full 3 hours. I'll just have to. I'll see how it looks. I'll see how it feels. Hope that was butter on a spoon. It was not. It was a ravioli. I may have told Stella at one point I was going to put butter squishy on the throne, maybe. Oh. God damn it, guys. All right. So if you don't know what this game is, it's just it's a roguelike. Basically, you're just trying to kill a bunch of things. I like playing the cleric. I'm gonna play the cleric this time around because I feel like the cleric is ludicrous. And stage 5, I think, is the one that I need to get on. I'm not Pastor Chris. Do not call me Pastor Chris. I'm not Pastor Daniel either. So yeah, basically, every class has their own. Okay, this is gonna get a little confusing. Give me a second. I wish that lowered the volume for me. So every class has their own weapons. The cleric has these like potions that fall down in a big area. And then as you level up, you get to choose different things to get. I always try and get like spinach to get more damage. Let me lower this volume. Calm down. It can be a very loud game if I let it be. Because it gets kind of crazy with everything happening. But I like the cleric because like these areas of effects are fucking nuts. They start bigger than they end up being. Like you see, they're smaller now. But like literally, if you just play around your areas and you could, you know, these little gems are XP. You can see it filling up the XP bar. I just got a crown that gives me 8% more damage. But basically, it's just a run around and let your items play the game for you sort of thing. Try and avoid the damage and try and make a build that essentially makes you untouchable. But the reason I'm wanting to play this is because each level only lasts like 30 minutes or something. And I didn't really feel up for doing much more. And I figured it might be a good opportunity to talk to you guys. I have learned. Let's get the clover. I have learned, or not learned. Why did I say learned? I have done more on the front of Oasis. I have, so for hunting, it's very simple. It is going to be a mini game. Everything freezes. This is a bad one with the cleric because you can't really, you gotta kind of look where you want it to go. But hunting is pretty simple. You just kill something and you skin it. You have to have a knife on you, and when you have that knife, you just look at the corpse, and there's a skin option, and you skin it. Okay, when you get a chest, you have the potential to get 1, 3, or 5 upgrades to the items you currently have. Sun says, tell my city's faster, Chris. Nope, I am not. Going hunting. Grandma's going hunting? Yeah. So you will have to have a hunting license, and the only viable gun for hunting is going to be a hunting rifle. So you're not just going to be able to buy, and you're not going to want to just buy like a pistol to hunt, because it's not going to be like economy efficient, because the pistol ammo is going to cost a bunch, and pistols don't do that much damage, so it takes like 5 pistol shots to kill a... Oh, you know what? I actually should be going towards items. Duplication ring's pretty pog. We're gonna go up and then back down. Actually, we'll go down and then back up. So yeah, you're gonna want to do the hunting rifle. You're not really gonna want to just get a pistol for hunting, because then it's just not gonna work well. And the hunting rifle will only be purchasable if you have a valid hunter's license. We'll do the Attracto Orb so we can Evo the potion. And yeah, then you sell the game that you get to the game market, which acts exactly like the farmer's market in the sense of you. It's got like a limited amount of stock it can take. No, this is bad. My potions are not hitting where I would like them to hit. Oh, well, that was an accident. And yeah, so the hunter's market works pretty much exactly like the farmer's market, where there is a certain amount of stock. We gotta get more base damage, I think, otherwise we're just gonna fucking die, because things aren't dying quick enough. Where it gets stocked, and I really... So it used to be that the cleric this stuff would go where you were walking, so you could kind of aim it. But it seems like they might have changed that, and it just goes towards nearest enemies or something. But you'll be able to sell the game meat, and the raw game meat is going to be basically the meat component in cooking. Pretty much any recipe that needs meat will just be using raw game. It's not going to be that complicated. You're not necessarily going to... Oh, thank God. I just got an upgrade to my, this thing. Oh, thank God. The cleric's always a little bit harder to start out, but once you upgrade this thing, it gets easier. Base damage up. Oh! I don't love the position I'm in right now, if I'm honest. I need more upgrades on my potions. I'm being greedy. I'm being very greedy right now. I might even die. I might be being too greedy. I'm basically just sacrificing a lot of, ooh, pentagram. Bonk. I forget that it kills my XP when starting out. But yes, so hunting is very simple. You just hunting rifle, hunting license, kill animals, skin them, sell their meat. Rabbits will give you 1 meat, deer will give you 5, coyotes will give you 3. Yeah. Doesn't get flamethrower for hunting when? Yeah, you don't get one specifically because I hate Raven. Time to blow up the rabbits with a rocket launcher. Oh, that is one thing. So, the weapon crafting has been finished. At least for now. And I was able to... Basically what I did, because there was already a system where you melted materials you got from... I don't know why I'm still going down. There's nothing down. You melted materials you got from the jewelry store or sometimes from house robberies. Like gold chains, gold watches. Oh, shit. Really wish that would have been food. I'm dead. I am so dead. I am 5,000% dead. Oh, pentagram. Okay, we need to hide out for a little bit. Hide in the fire. Base damage up. Kill them. Kill them, holy fire. Do not let them touch me. I'm so close to dead. I'm stressed. I'm stressed. Oh, I'm stressed. No, die. Die. Let me level up. Oh. Area up by 20%. Base damage up by 5. Okay. Getting to a little bit of a better position. If I can last. Ooh. Oh, I couldn't. I get 1 revive because I bought 1 revive and I will use it. Not with like actual money, just with points that you get for playing. Cooked, yeah. The cleric's always so hard. Hey, this is an epic one, so I get 3. Want a crude knife that I may use to sacrifice those with an ID 1010 problem. ID 10T. Oh, identity problem to the old gods. Not the new. I'm glad it's not the new gods. Hey, evolved Santa water. Damaging zones follow me and grow when they move. Wonderful. Please happen. Whoa. 25% chance not to erase items. Well, it did it anyway. Ooh, God, I am still getting my shit pushed in. I think they nerfed the cleric. I do not remember it being that difficult. Pentagram, just to do a little reset-y. But as far as your question, Imp, about like, so basically adding items is not hard, especially if they don't have like a mechanic. If it's literally just I'm gonna die here. Oh, I'm dead. Oh. Whoa. I did not get that. I did not get very good items there. We run it back. Yeah, like if someone has an idea for something they want to do, I can add an item for it, no problem. See, I didn't get, so there are items that like increase the range of things. And there's one that reduces weapon cooldown. So I didn't get that. I didn't get... Like, all I got was damage, and it doesn't really matter. Ooh, I'm gonna get the axe. I do like the axe. They're just big axes. They're not usually this big. That's because the cleric's thing starts. Oh, there was the candelabra. I should have gotten that. The candelabra is the increased weapon area. But yeah, if someone has things that they want added, I'm gonna be super active on the server. It's not like I'm not going to be listening to what people want. And it's, like, if someone has a fun idea, if they want, like, some items to do a big, like, thing, then I'll work with them. There's no reason not to. It's all about making fun RP, There's the candelabra. The candelabra makes the area of effect larger very slightly. And the more you get, the bigger it gets, obviously. Whoa. Yee. But, so for, like I was saying, for hunting, it's just the get the hunting rifle with a valid hunting license. And, ooh, I want that. And then kill animals, skin animals, sell them to the game market. ID 10T problem. How be your character's sacrifice? Ooh woo. No Valley of Life, instantly banned. Instantly banned. Stella has been banned from Oasis already. But fishing, I have decided to make it Stardew-esque. So after you cast your line, after a short period, you get a minigame that pops up where it's just keep the indicator in the green bar. And the longer you do that, the faster you will get your fish. And there are lures you can buy at a fishing shop that will allow you to catch the fish faster. Initially, like with just a fishing rod, and you do have to buy bait as well, but bait is literally $1 per bait. It immediately pays with itself with the first fish that you get. Let's get the magic wand. We need a little bit of directional damage. So, as long as you have bait, you can fish. And then the fish, they don't stack high. They currently only stack to 5. Because I don't want people mega loading up on inventories of fish over and over. Yeah. If you rush Santa Water, you're usually gonna have a pretty good time. But I'm telling you, I think they've nerfed it since I last did my cleric run, which has been a while, to be fair. But fishing will definitely be the, I don't want to say easier, but more accessible option. You buy a fishing rod for like 800. Stella, you didn't bring me my water. No, I'm just also that devout to the cult. That does border on role breaking. I don't get a pass. Lore should be with Jet if he didn't get an idiot problem. Oh, I see. Getting your shit pushed in? Should see a proctologist about that, me boy. Bring a soda instead. No. I got an additional spinach. That's nice. So my fire now does much more damage. Really should get the thing where effects last longer, but I don't really need it at the moment because the effects last long enough for the next attack to happen. See, this is the point you get to with the cleric. Clover. Thank you. It's not butter, it's water, it's better. I don't really need the clover, I don't think. Let's get the base area up so we can keep burning. So this is the point that it gets with the cleric, where like your areas are so large and your cooldowns are so low that the whole place is just constantly covered in fire, and you just kind of walk around in the fire. But back to Oasis. And by the way, how's it better? It has no taste, because it actually like keeps you, alive. Not everything is about taste. Yeah, let's do the cooldown. I don't know if the upgraded Santa water is worth it. But yeah, the fishing should be fun. Like, it's not hard. It's not complicated. That's the biggest thing that it makes me a little self-conscious about it, where I'm like, this isn't fancy. This isn't like, intricate. It's very simple. But man, that's because I'm not designing a game. I'm designing a roleplay experience. And the intricacies come from the roleplay. I've just realized I haven't gotten a single crown yet. I shouldn't have been grinding until I went up and got the crown. Carbonated butter, that sounds like a good jet drink. Absolutely not. Oh, I thought they would die. But this is, if y'all have any ideas. Oh my god. Oh, that was the item that sucks everything to you. If y'all have any ideas or any curiosities, anything that you're wanting to ask about or make sure about on Oasis, this is a good stream to bring it up. Also, why am I down here? Butter-scented cigars. Because it keeps you alive, not everything's about taste. No. If Jed is asked why he eats butter, he will say because it gives you an energy boost, and claim that mountain climbers also do that. And, if he's going to report on the hard facts, he needs that energy boost. But I'm worried about it being, too simple, but at the same... What is this? Oh, I got another reroll. Nice. I'm worried about it being too simple, but at the same time, I don't want it to be too complicated, so... I guess impressive is the word that I'm avoiding. Like, I don't think it's very impressive, It's a very simple thing. But at the same time, I'm not trying to impress people, so I don't know. What comes with the stuff you already have? Are there already canes, walkers, and wheelchairs? So, yeah, if you're not sure what comes with it, feel free to ask. I honestly don't know. I could check. I honestly don't know if there's... they might just be emote only. Sometimes you get big waves of stuff, and it's best to just sit still and grind them. Where's homie finding caffeinated butter? No, that's a thing. Because it's so calorically dense. So long as your, body is, ready for it, your diet is correct and all this, just taking a fucking bite of butter can give you a big energy boost. Passes through enemies, yes. Anyway, we continue our journey upwards. You don't know? What kind of server lord are you? One who is doing his best. There have been so many situations where I'm having to be like, do I have this? And it turns out I do, but it's the worst way it could be. And so I just might as well not. More damage. Give me that crown. Yonk. I should have waited to collect that until I had the crown. I still got most of it. Laurel's always good. Yeah, let's get a Laurel. Little shield. One you might say that is making it work. I most certainly am trying to. But essentially, after hunting and fishing is done, which it nearly is, I've just got to do I've got to do a little bit of a pass over everything and make sure everything is like balanced how I want it to be. Make sure everything is where I want it to be as far as like placement wise. Yeah, let's get that. Just for the death ending. But then, like, you know, I had said the... Ooh, should I get the pentagram again? Yeah. I like the pentagram. I had said the 25th will be beta, and I'm still holding to that. Now, the biggest thing I'm terrified of is that the beta will come up and everyone will get on the server and it will just fucking break. Like, everything will just fall apart. Nothing will work. That's what I'm terrified. I'm starting to fall off the screen. There must be a wire that is getting pulled. Oh, it's Nova. Nova's laying on my computer, and I think she might be pulling at my webcam wire. You know what? As my last item, I think I'll go get that duplicator ring. I think that would work well for this build. We're gonna wait on the pentagram because it'll erase all these things I'm pulling in. And it almost did anyway, just by cooldown. So, on the note of the beta, I ask, I know a lot of people are bringing some other people, but just initially, let's keep the knowledge that the beta is open for a couple of days to the people in the Discord, okay? Because before I get anyone who's, you know, not a regular viewer in the server or like on the stream onto the server, I want to make sure it can actually handle people. That doesn't just explode. Can it be just me in the beta? No. Texas City Fair with butter people. Maybe that's why Butter Girl always eats spoonful of butter. Butter is the worst. Hey, spicy food. Wah. Burn, baby, burn. I heard Chris read this and knew exactly who said it. What about margarine? I hate anything related to butter now. Uh-oh. Get in the Santa water. Yeah, sometimes these big waves come and you just kind of gotta wait them out. Nope. And sometimes your pentagram goes off and just fucking murders everything. But if, say, first day the beta's open, everything works out, then we'll be fine to open it. Like I'll be fine to, you know, anyone who wants to can tell their friends to come join, with the understanding that it is a beta for testing purposes. It is not the final state of the server. It is not how everything will work from that point on. As long as that is understood, then anyone can join. Oh, the one other thing I need to get is I need to get a better UI for the clothing menu, to where it actually shows the icons. Because currently we're still in the list thing, and I hate the list thing. I wasn't paying attention. When the hell is the 25th? 6 days from now. Do you not have any kind of calendar or anything, P-Dude? Hey, Axe leveled up. Nice. Now it's just going to do that over and over. And then when I get the duplicator ring, it's going to do lots of axes. Lotsies and lotsies of axes. See, it's funny because I'd say the most custom shit that I've put in the game is for criminals. And I think that says something. And when I say I, obviously, I mean programs I use. But I think that says something where it's like, man, criminals just get the short end of the stick, like, by default. Like, every system that is in the oh, Jesus Christ. All right. We doing this? Come at me, homies. Like by default, criminals just get fucked up. Hey, welcome in, Spider-Man. Let's do... Damn. 45% chance not to erase items, and it still erased the item. That's fine. There's plenty of XP to go around. Yonk. More XP gain. I always take the crown when I can, unless there's a like an item I want to secure, because getting more XP is just always better. Gets you higher level faster. No reason not to. Spellbinder. Make the fire and axes last fuckloads longer. Heal cooldown. I'm trying not to grab any new items. Alright. Hey. Thank you, Pentagram. Because I'm trying to get to this duplicator ring. Let's see. There it is. It's over here. Let me through, please. Gotta slowly wait for my water to make its way in front of me. Bonk. There we go. Now, I throw a bunch of projectiles constantly. Oh man, I need the upgrade on the pentagram where it vacuums everything to you. I know I said I usually get the crown, but let's get that last duplicator. Because you can only have 2 upgrades on the duplicator, so maximum projectiles. But after stream today, I'm going to be finalizing the fishing and hunting. That Evo's with the... Is there anything else I particularly want? Not really. Yeah, sure, let's get the lightning. I'm going to be finishing up the hunting and the fishing and making sure all of the stores are balanced, because right now they're really not. They're just kind of placeholder things. And then hopefully on the 25th we'll be able to rock and roll. God damn it, Nova. I'm sorry you had a breakdown there, Imp. I can definitely understand that. What is this, the one where the pentagram sucks things up? Or is that only the upgraded pentagram? Is that the evolved pentagram? Hold on. Well, pentagram got rid of my shit. It's kind of wild though. Like the idea that soon it will just be maintenance and fun additions to the server rather than building it is kind of weird. Oh, actually, I do also need to do the car dealer system, and I thought about this today. I need to add the farms to the property app as sellable property. Hey, I passed Monday exam. Today's exam was a nightmare. Congratulations on passing the exam, dude. Does not realize building server is the most fun because you can add secret skivity toilet Easter eggs. Do you enjoy wounding me, P-Dude? Do you enjoy causing me anguish? Yeah, okay, well. You know, at least you're honest about it. So you might be looking at this game, you might be going, Chris, you're kind of untouchable right now. So where do you go from here? Well, the kind of aim of the game is at 30 minutes, death comes, which is an enemy that is ludicrously strong. 65% chance, nice. Ludicrously tanky. Usually kills you in one hit unless you are like specifically built not to die in one hit. And kind of your whole quest is to kill him. Like that's the end game, is actually being able to kill death, to make your build so ungodly good that you are able to both survive death and kill him. Yeah, we're always glad to have new people. Always glad to see new faces in the chat. And this is one, like, this is literally a game because I was like, I don't really have much else to play right now, and Vampire Survivors is always like it's a pretty relaxed kind of game. Like, it looks crazy, but literally all you're doing is running around. Like, you're making decisions and then you're just running around and collecting gems. I don't know if I got the evolution for the pentagram. I think the breakdowns happen. It helps your body sometimes. It allows you not to bottle all the emotions up and then after a while explode and then perhaps hurt the feelings of others around you. I had the experience of bottling my emotions a lot. That's a really good point there, Wrench. Hey, there it is. Got the Evo. This is the upgraded pentagram. It's ludicrous. Like, this is literally hands-off time. Because what happens is kills everything, collects everything. Get an additional charge. Get another one. Get another one. And you know, with my increased duration of my effect, my Santa water just goes in a circle and surrounds me constantly, and then the axes just kill everything. Hey, dude. What the fuck did you just ask? Would Jet be tight or loose like it just falls out? I refuse. I refuse to answer your question. I'm not answering the question. I don't have to answer every question. After repeated use by Kiki, definitely lose. Jesus. You can headcanon all you want. I don't give a fuck. Out of this whole group, I'm the weird one. No, I think all of you are the weird ones. I think you're all weird in your own way. I'm just clicking things now. I think Kiki might be too picky to peg him, so I'd say tight. Jesus Christ. Oh, Wrench, are you a friend of Spider-Man's? So at some point, you get to such a level where all of your stuff is max upgrade. You know, things can't really touch you because the items that you've built are just like this, you know? Like every now and again, the whole board gets cleared and I collect all the things. Anytime you hear that like chime and then the countdown, that means the pentagram thing's about to happen. I mean, considering the things I'm drawing right now, I deserve to be considered weird. Did I enjoy today's sketches? I did. I always go for the big coin bag. So now every time I level up, I just get a bunch of coins. Oh, there is a chest up here. And we can make our way over to it. So the point of this is to evolve your items, but if it just gives me like money and stuff, okay. I thought I still had some items to evolve. So every now and again you'll kill like an elite enemy, and they'll drop one of those chests, and those chests contain either upgrades, evolutions, or just money. They were the one who recommended me to watch you, and I'm glad I've chosen to watch your stream because I'm having a blast being here. That is so sweet. You are so sweet, Wrench. And thank you, Spider-Man, for inviting them here. We have fun. I know right now I'm literally just sitting here, but it's like, I'm so tired, man. But I wanted to stream both because I really wanted to see what the fuck Stella was on about, and because I wanted to talk a little bit about Oasis with you all. Wrench, are you interested in GTRP out of curiosity? Because I don't know what Spider-Man's told you, but we're starting up our own GTRP server. It'll be lots of fun. But man, oh man. Knowing that within 6 days, like, the actual groundwork for Oasis should be done is insane to me. Now, one thing I've been trying to decide is what San Andreas State Park Rangers are going to do. Whew. I can tell them all of it when I see them recalling. Nice. Stan Andreas. Hey, there's the upgrade. Evolve lightning ring, projectile strike twice. So now I have lightning going off constantly. None of this will matter when death comes. I have not built a good enough build to even think about dealing with death. So yeah, there's at this point I'm just racking up some money. Won't be having the clothing, hairstyles, or assets I'll be making. Yeah, I mean, that's not necessary for launch. You know, those are an eventuality. You know, I'm trying to make it so when the beta comes, people can try and do anything they want to do, and let me know how it feels and how it works. Because basically, like, if someone is like, I feel like the drug selling is not rewarding enough for what you have to do, I'll look at balancing the drug selling. Or if someone's like, I feel like this needs to change because, you know, it's not always going to work because people aren't always going to be around, I'll consider making an alternative, like, solution to it. Can I get custom hairstyle? Okay, so now I have money, which means I have no more things to evolve. Can I get custom hairstyles, 20-meter hair, and it's up in the air, mohawk style? No. Wrench is my best friend in real life, just to make it clear. That is very wholesome. Thank you for trusting your best friend's viewing experience with my stream. Um, but essentially, fishing is, I know I kind of talked about it. Fishing is Stardew style, where you got to keep an indicator in a green zone, and the green zone's moving around. And, you know, if it's not in the green zone, the bar goes down. If it's in the green zone, the bar goes up. Starting out with just the basic fishing rod, you are, like by itself, it takes 30 seconds of being in the green zone to fish in a fish. So, assuming you stay in it the whole time, 30 seconds per fish. If you get out of it every now and again, probably more like 45 seconds. You can buy a beginner lure that lowers it to 20 seconds. An intermediate lure that lowers it to 15 seconds, and a professional lure that lowers it to 10 seconds. And the professional lure is $1,000, and it degrades quickly. Or all of the lures degrade quickly. They're more like boosts and power up. Little bit of money sinks on the fishing side, because otherwise it's just going to be pure infinite profit. Stardew style, can we get Stardew dating as well? I mean, that's just called roleplay, P dude. That's, oh shit, I forgot this thing. Yeah, this is like a mini boss that spawns on this map. The only thing I have to, other than death, that I have to like move around for. But it can't do shit to me. Is Jack gonna get Ocean Madness going after the elusive and illegal Butter Ray? So that is one thing I haven't implemented, simply because I haven't decided whether I really want to, is different fish. For me, it's more of like a numbers game where you just get X amount of fish per cast, per bait, I guess you could say. I'm not really too fussed about making a whole bunch of different kind of fish that do much else. Like, again, my whole philosophy with the server is to keep it simple. Is there a way I can like give myself a crash course on how GTA works? So it's intuitive enough. Like, WASD is move, space is jump, shift is run, control is sneak, left click is punch or shoot, right click is square up or aim. Like, you know, the buttons do what you think they will. The whole thing about GTA RP is it uses a lot of its own custom controls. But the biggest one that, like, the thing that I've made the main focus of this server is the aux target system. And basically that just means you hold Alt to look at something, and then you click on it, and then click on the options that are present for it. So it really bold of you to assume I ever use aim in regular games. So like there won't be much. Like, tab is inventory, P is phone. There's not going to be a lot to learn. It's really, and learning my server will not prepare you for other servers, because every server does it differently. Play through the entire game in one day, easy. But yeah, the beta test will be for things like that, Jade. Because I've had, sorry, dox you a little bit. Pink Fangs' name is Jade. Because I've had people say, you know, I've not tried GTA RP before, but I want to try it on your server. And so the beta, in a way, is a slow tutorial for people getting into the game. You don't have to use roleplay terminology to describe things. You can just straight up say, you know, press K on your keyboard. For the beta, just so we're clear. Just so we're clear, only in the beta can you talk normally. After the beta, we are going to need the things that say, you know, you have to be clever about how you tell people to do things. But yeah, you'll definitely have opportunity to get it. Now, this might get a little bit tight here. Oh, dear. Oh, wow. This might kill me. It at least broke my shield, which is a lot. Oh my god. Oh my god, am I actually gonna die? It's alright, I have revives. Crazy that I'm dying though. That is very impressive. Basically, that just means my build wasn't good enough if I die. But I should be able to make it to death with this one as long as I move around properly. Maybe not, actually. I'm getting kind of constantly attacked. Huh. Got another revive, because I've got tiramisu's. I'm just gonna fucking die. That's crazy. God bless, this looks like an epileptic nightmare. There's a little... I wonder if I can turn off... There we go. Turn off flashing VFX. Okay, I couldn't quite make it to death. Crazy. But I did reach level 50 with the Clarice. For chatting much, tell Wrench about the GTA server. No, you don't gotta apologize. I'm gonna choose a new character that I haven't played before to see how it feels. Ambro Joe, what the fuck? Gets more projectiles every 20 levels. Starts with temporary amount bonus. Okay, let's do Sir Ambro Joe. It's Abraham Lincoln. Let's take him back to stage 1. We're chilling. Yeah, you don't gotta apologize. What the fuck? What is this character? I'm just throwing scenery. That's hilarious. We'll just go with some luck. Yeah, we'll go to the spinach first. It's closest. So, Ambro Joe. Oasis RP is a GTA RP server where criminals can be civilians and civilians can be criminals. I started making it because I got tired of how other servers ran things. There was just anytime I joined a server, I always had an issue with something. And you know, eventually I just went, okay, well, you know, I can either sit here and bitch, or I can use the tools available to me to make my own server. And so I did that. And over the last like month or so, I have been working literally round the clock to balance it in such a way that criminals can do civilian things and civilians can do criminal things, and no one gets punished for actually engaging with roleplay. Because like one of my biggest issues with a lot of GTA RP servers is like, if you're a criminal and you get arrested, you'll get sent to Bolingbroke for 15 to 30 minutes. And you just have to sit there and, like, wait. And I'm like, that is lame as hell and stupid. And I hate it. Get the Rune Tracer. And so I changed it to where police have to bring you to prison. And then they have to babysit you while they're there. So they don't just get out of the interaction. What if we want to be punished? I asked. I did a show of hands on the stream yesterday. I was like, all right, show of hands. Who enjoys getting locked in Bolingbroke? Oh, God. Who enjoys getting locked in Bolingbroke for 15 to 30 minutes and not able to do anything? Let's do the Lancelet. And no one said they did. So I took that as a no one does, which is something I already knew. Let's get that damage up, boy. So if you like it, sorry. Not the server for it. Projectile speed would be kind of fucking hilarious with this build, or with this character. Just constant projectiles being thrown. Get some damage up. I'm trying to get a little bit of XP to start out with, so I can start building shit. but I'm also trying to make my way to the Spinch. So I can get some damage. But it is a place that someone can go and just enjoy some roleplay. I've tried to take out every stupid, intrusive mechanic that other servers have done. I've tried to take out every block to RP that I've seen, and I've tried to make it exciting for the people who want it to be. Like you know, and I've tried to make it to where the economy doesn't just get massively fucking rampant and inflation goes crazy. Okay, give me Spinch. Were you live yesterday? No. I go live on Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Some people like being punished. God damn it. You masochists. Why did you say that question, not normal, serious one I asked? Oh, sorry, because I I glance over. Is it, what are you most excited about? It's gonna sound dumb. I'm literally just most excited to see everyone else excited. That's it. Like, my joy and enjoyment of this will be other people being on the server and going, man, I had a lot of fun. That's it. Like, you know, I'm obviously excited for all the mechanics and stuff, but in the same way, it's you know, it's kind of like me being excited for my own D&D game, which I do get. It's like, I'm excited that I get to use this thing that I had made. Like I got the programs to make. It's a matter of like, I'm excited for other people to log in and feel like they're having fun and not regret logging in or not feeling like they have to do what, like their character has to be a certain way. Oh, I'm okay, never mind. Got out. Haha. Helping you that I love her since she is listening and not watching. Oh, sorry. Inf loves you, Pinky. Surprise! Ha ha ha! Get that Spinch. I'm excited to see it all. I can't wait to watch you RP in Oasis. Don't forget to hydrate. Thank you. Very much appreciate. Please don't send a GIF. What? Oh, did I say I was live yesterday? My bad. You'll see Plankton show up with the piano. I meant I was Monday, because we did the last dev update on Monday. It's too flashy. I did turn off the flashes, Pinky, so hopefully it won't be flashing constantly now. I turned off the flashes effect. But if you still don't want to watch it, that's completely fine. How does joining GTA server work? That is a good question. So, starting out with the beta, it's literally once I have it hosted, which I'm going to pay for a hosting service. Once I have it hosted, it is going to be a matter of you get GTA. Obviously, you need to have GTA 5. And you get FiveM. You got to make an account with FiveM, connect it to your Discord, connect it to your CFX, all this. Like, you got to make sure you connect all the stuff that needs connected. You can Google it. There's plenty of tutorials on how to do it, and they're super simple. But as far as connecting to Oasis itself, for the beta, I'm just going to put a command in the server. You know, I thought I saw something. I guess I didn't, and I might die for doubling back. Get the King Bible. Ah. Ooh. I'm just going to give you guys the IP to connect to. You'll literally just open FiveM, hit F8, and hit you type in connect to the IP that I give. I am probably going to die here. have not collected enough gems. Oh! 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 Get it, piano! Get them! Whew. Spellbinder's really not what I wanted, but it is better for late game if I can make it there. But when the server actually launches, like once we're out of beta, which hopefully should just be a month, it might be less than a month. If beta goes great and like I can't really find things that like are too obtrusive to gameplay, I'll probably just launch the server. Oh my god, that dresser just saved my fucking life. That was a sentence. Ooh, yes. Weapon cooldown by 8%. Let's go tanky. Let's go tanky. Let's try it. Once the server launches, I am going to have a website that you connect with your Discord. I'm listening because migraine trigger. Fair enough. I'm sorry. Probably won't stream it again just because of that reason. But I'm going to have a website where you will go to, you will connect your Discord to it, and basically it will look at your status in the Oasis RP server Discord. And if you have the whitelisted status, which we will give upon reviewing applications, then you will be able to connect. Until you have that, you're not going to be able to connect. And I don't think I'm going to have a public server, just because I don't want to. I'm not, though. I'm the supporter for this live. Isn't that right, chat? You are a supporter. And I appreciate your support. What is FiveM? FiveM is the platform in which GTA RP lives. It is the GTA RP platform. You have to. It's how you connect to servers. It has a big server list. It's like FIVEM. That's what you type into like Google. I want this box. Yeah. So you have to download that, and you have to download GTA 5 Legacy. You have to make sure you have the Legacy version of GTA 5 installed, which is something that Steam asks you when it when you are installing it. It's like, do you want to install Legacy or the new one? You install Legacy. And then it'll just... So you open FiveM and it's got like a server list. It's like a bunch of public servers that are just, you know, let people in. I'm not a big fan of public servers, but that's just because they're not the experience that I'm after in GTA RP. But, you know, they are good gateways to try GTA RP as far as like the mechanics go. Like they're a good way... That big bitch is gonna fuck me up. They are a good way to familiarize yourself with the mechanics if you haven't in the past. Like if you've never played them yourself, public servers can serve as kind of like a tutorial that you don't have to pay to get into, you don't have to apply. You know, you can just pop in and walk around. I just got a friend request. Did one of y'all just friend request me? What's the difference of Legacy versus Standard? I have it on Epic and didn't ask. As far as I know... Damn it, Nova. As far as I know, there is not a... Like the only difference is whether it's compatible with FiveM. I could be completely wrong in that. But that's the only difference I know about. Finally, I get a crown. God. 10 years to give me a crown. Takes so long to level up if you don't have one. But yeah, all I know is that you need Legacy to work 5M. One more projectile. Throw all the furniture. This is such a silly fucking character. Just throwing a bunch of furniture constantly. Just trying to level up so I can get some more things. Crown. More crowns, faster levels, faster items, more ramping. Do the armor. But yes, once the server is actually live, we are going to have a whole whitelist system. Ooh, there we go. Oh my god. We're going to have a whole whitelist system where we review applications, and, you know, the more that people apply, the more that we're going to be letting in. I might recruit some people if it gets a little bit too much for, like, just Stella, me, and a couple of friends to deal with. I might be like, hey, who wants to do some whitelisting application reviews? Yeah. Essentially, it'll eventually be through a website. My god. I am leveling up constantly. What is happening? Why am I leveling up 50,000 times? I did not think I suddenly collected that much XP. Okay, goodness. Bring in the furniture. IKEA comes in handy for other things than just the furniture. Legacy just freezes the updates. If I remember, Sims 4 has a Legacy edition. Oh, that would make sense. That would make sense. Boost of energy from butter would be a butter enema kind of dude because it would enter it. No. Ooh, Vault Rune Chaser. Ooh. No, Jet would not do a butter enema. You insane people. Oh my god. Yeah, no, fair. Fair not looking at the screen. I didn't think about how flashy it would be. But eventually we will get to the point where we're going to have the website, and the website's going, and the Discord, and those are going to be the primary ways to connect to the server. But at least just for the beta, for now, it's just going to be a matter of getting a bunch of luck. It's just going to be a matter of you need to have the IP, and I'm just going to give that to the people in the server. More luck. God, this is probably the most just shit I've had on the screen ever. Like, this is the most chaotic build I think I've ever done. It's just shit everywhere. So yeah, that was a very long-winded way to answer your question. But once we get there, should be smooth sailing. That's my hope, anyway. I am terrified of the beta if I'm keeping it 100% with y'all. I am terrified of the beta. I'm terrified that it's gonna launch and then just everything is going to just fucking break. I sort of started making a character just for fun. Her name is Bell Peppermint. She's Southern, not the bad parts of being Southern. I'm Southern, so I can say that. Same. But the drawl and the sayings and all. Oh, bless your heart. That kind of thing. That sounds super cute. I would love to see that character. Maybe you can help Red's potato farmer. Find out when I have time to set up 5. From Googling, Standard Edition seems to be equal to Legacy, while Enhanced is improved features for newer devices. Okay. I was going to Divine Bell Peppermint and Sims, but the updates have broken the game for me right now. Damn. GTA 5 is $45 Canadian. Also, thanks for giving Beth the Boddock inspiration. Yeah. Yeah. Last time I checked, it was not that expensive. But maybe I'm wrong. It is a bit of an investment. Nuts. Thank you for the nuts, Spider-Man. Again, just weird-ass sentences that I say as a streamer. I got the Bible grinder, baby.
Dingle, dangle, dingle, dingle, jingle, jangle. It's okay. Look at the shiny.
Oh, Wrench. Okay, so as a heads up, Wrench, it has a description. To be fair, the Redeem has a description. Chat uses that to get me to look at chat when I'm missing things. It's got a 5-minute cooldown on it. So it's best to not use it unless there's something that I need to look at. No one reads the descriptions for sound redeems. Well, that's not my fault, is it? No, you're fine, Wrench. Literally every new person does it when they come in. That's why Color's like, oh, here we go. You didn't update the name. Yeah, I know. Fuck it. Fine, hold on. I'm here. Sound. Oh wait, no, it's on the viewer rewards, power-ups and channel points. Power up and channel point manage. Scroll down. Where is it? Where are you? There it is. Found it. Oh, it doesn't have a description. I'm a liar. Make streamer look at chat for when he's too lost in the sauce. There. Refresh now, and you'll see the updated one. We had to add it because we'd yell at Chris and he would ignore us. That's how Casper became the patron saint. Nuh-uh. Was too focused on his games. That's what happens. Well, I yap. I yap a lot. I go on tangents. I say a bunch of things. And then, like, you know, I don't realize that people are trying to tell me something. So I gave chat a way to make me... to yell at me, basically. I do a little backtracking. Just to upgrade my shit a bit more. My shit is not very upgraded. Gonna run through. Oh, no, I'm not. Fucking hell. I gotta let the Bibles grind. Oh, there is a box here. I should get that. Let's get another Laurel charge. I now know for next time. Yeah. No, it's not your fault. That's 100% me. I actually thought I had a description. Apparently, I didn't. Stella may have been mistaken. You almost sacrificed Casper forever. I did. It was my fault that no one reads the descriptions because there wasn't a description to read. You're right. My bad. I don't know if I'm too sold on this furniture, man. But the thing is, I keep being like, okay, I'm almost done, right? I'm over here like I'm actually almost done setting it up. And then I remember, oh right, I haven't even looked at how the police system works. Like that's what I did yesterday. was like, you know, because police are such a stock standard thing, I was like, oh yeah, police probably have a pretty good system. I didn't even look at it, and thank God I did, because there were so many things that contradicted with how I wanted to do things. Like, I don't want commands. Oh, it's the red gem that's doing that. Always Bitcoin bag. It's the red gem that levels me up 60,000 times. But like, there were so many things where it's like you type in a command in chat and it does something, and I'm like, that's lame. And also, you would have to know the command to do that. Why not just make it an aux target interaction? Like, that doesn't make any sense. So I did. Look at these. Oh, those are my things. Those are my splody things. Yeah, we should have a countdown of clips, quotes, fan art, etc. that sums up Chris and the community to end the year. I might do that. Imp. Because this is the first year where I have uploaded all of my VODs to YouTube. Oh yeah, that's a thing, Wrench, is on YouTube, the channel is Making It Work VODs. It is a place where I upload every stream that comes through. Hey, regen, let's go. Every stream that happens, I download and re-upload to YouTube because I am not a partner of Twitch, and therefore my my VODs are not permanent. And I want people to be able to watch the past streams if they want to. So, if you're ever wanting to look at the dev showcase updates that I do for Oasis, if you're interested in that, or if you want to watch past streams for games like Scarlet Hollow or something like that, then it is right there for you. Anything said in the past 2 minutes I missed because Twitch decided to be a dickhole? Damn. I actually, like, elucidated the entire meaning of life, the universe, and everything in those 2 minutes, and yeah, I'm too tired to do that again. I'm sorry. I don't think said much about Oasis of anything. True. Because I was talking about life, the universe, and everything. But I didn't say anything about Oasis. BRB, no problems. Spider-Man, lies and slander. This streamer tells fibs. This streamer's a fibber. How dare he fib? Trying to get to this skull. I forgot there are some items that can exceed your normal item count. And they very much help. I actually think the skull is a bad item, now that I'm thinking about it. I think the skull makes everything harder. But we'll see, won't we? Holy fuck, it's so far. Alright. I have now subscribed to your YouTube channel so I can watch previous streams. Hey, thank you for the subscription. I very much appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the watching. There's a lot of streams to watch. I've been streaming very regularly for the past year. I only took a break recently because we were moving. We moved houses, and it was very stressful. I didn't want to put streaming on top of that, but I usually stream any Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 5:30 p.m. on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 3 o'clock on Sundays, Eastern Standard Time. I love seeing the fucking furniture spaz out in the, like, normal enemies. Might not be back before stream is over, but if not, have a good stream. No problem, Pink Fangs. Enjoy your dinner. Hope you have a good time. Like a minute, then back in a bit, and I read chill stream. What the fuck is this bullet hell? It's a chill stream. It's still a chill stream. It's not a bullet. It's a bullet hell for the enemies. I am the bullet hell. But oh man, I just want it to be done. Like, I am literally like constantly working on Oasis. Like, I'm constantly designing the new systems and then play testing them and then going back and saying, okay, we like fix this. And it takes so long that I've done pretty much nothing else for like nearly a month. Thinking about it this morning, it's honestly crazy how quickly we set it all up. It's impressive. Well, it's easier than you think to set up a GTA server. And it's not like I'm like coding every line or anything. I just use tools that allow me to build the server how I want it to build. Like, it's a lot more accessible than you think it is. It's just the speed with which it's done is due to me literally constantly working at it. Like, literally my whole life. Yeah, it does make them harder and stuff. Sure. Why not? Self-pointed myself to PR. It wasn't even Chris's decision. I'm just giving him an opinion. I'm highlighting so it's easier to see. Streamer Sir Butterlord, Father Christmas, Pastor Daniel. Can I have a promotion for PR to Lord of the Tanges? I would be most grateful. You have sent most Tanges. I will give you a fiefdom of Tanges. I appreciate that, Color, because I have been very self-conscious on the server, because I do utilize AI tools to make the design process quicker, but that's not to say that I'm like utilizing AI to make the server, because literally every single thing that gets put into it is crafted through what I'm doing, and everything is tested relentlessly. Everything is adjusted, and I've learned a lot. I've actually been learning a lot of the dev side, like what things you need to edit and stuff. I want a title that is better than propaganda or what do you call the like what's like the head of your newspaper company? And most explicitly, no AI will ever be used in asset creation. Not physical, not in game, not art, nothing. No icons. I absolutely refuse any kind of thing on that. Why did everything just disappear? That I am paying artists to, and eventually I would like to pay devs to work on Oasis, because they would be able to do shit so much cleaner than I can. Yeah, well, that's kind of how I see it, Color, is like the way that I see it is, one, a lot of FiveM developers that charge you are also using AI in their coding. And two, it's not like this isn't something that I could do myself, because so many things are just available on GitHub, or like are literally just learning how to like what line is interact with target, etc. So coding with AI is very, very different, in my opinion, than generative AI. And it's like Milton said in one of his GTA streams, where someone was like asking about his opinion on it. It's very nuanced. It really depends on how it's being used, what's involved in the process, and I'm trying so hard to make something that isn't just I say, hey, I want this, and the AI spits something out, and I go, all right, that's good enough. Let's ship it. Like, literally hours and hours a day, I'm trying to adjust shit to make it exactly how I want it to be. But I have felt really bad about it in recent time, because I know the general consensus on AI and how it works. And I don't want people to think that I'm using it as like a skip effort button. All I'm using it is a tool, which literally any like coding software is a tool, to make it a little bit easier. I know it's hard, but maybe have a break for a couple of days for the server. We don't want you stressing. That will understand it's your main priority. Relaxing and having breaks are also needed. It didn't sound rude. I do appreciate that, Spider-Man, and I will take breaks. The way I see it is once the server is launched, I will be taking a break. That will be my break. But I'm wanting the server to get out as quickly as possible. Did I miss the... I did. I'm wanting the server to get out as quickly as possible, so I can just play. Because that'll be my reward for all my hard work, is I will now have a GTA RP server that I really enjoy playing on, you know? And so I do appreciate you caring and saying that. And I promise I like Stella said there, they do steal me away from development fairly often. I am going to the furthest fucking upgrade box I could be. Like I do some other things. It's just almost constantly I am working on this and trying to make it as fun as possible. Stella and Chris are so good to each other. I appreciate that. Ha, he said doo-doo. I think the AI grape is more about it in creative spaces. There's places for AI in tons of areas. I've heard it's incredibly good in medical and programming fields. Still doing work by editing it and trying to get it to cooperate. Not like you're plugging make a serve for me to ChatGPT. Yeah, y'all are gonna make me cry. Because I have had a lot of conflicting feelings about this. Because I've never tried to say it's me doing this. I've always just said, you know, this was my design. And I have been worried that someone will hear, oh, you used AI to make this fucking AI slop server, L, stupid ass server, and that'll be it. And hearing you all say that is, I've had a little bit. I've had a couple anxiety attacks about the whole situation because I'm trying to make something for everybody, but I've had a very big conflict on whether or not it will matter, you know, whether or not what I'm doing can justify using a tool that many people would rather I don't. But I do know, like, it is very different in creative spaces. I'm an aspiring voice actor. I fucking hate that AI can be used to emulate voices now because so many things do. And Stella's an artist. And so I fucking hate that Stella's art gets devalued because someone can just say, make me this, and then it pumps out a good enough. Plan successful, tears achieved. I have had a lot of issue thinking about this because I've had such a conflict of morality of like, well, why am I even trying to make a server if I can't pay a dev? Like, it's the same thing of like, well, why am I even generating art if I can't play an artist? But it is a much more involved process, like Imp said, than just me saying, make me a server, and then it shits out something. Like, every design choice is made by me. Like, I have not once let the AI just go, this is what I think should happen, and I go, good. Like, literally every single system I have made to balance to what I want, and literally all it does is write the code. Because it can write 5 million lines of code in, 2 minutes. I can't. Hey, y'all are actually going to get to see Death this time. Hope y'all are excited. He's going to fucking rock me. Like a hurricane. We have sworn 100% against using AI for art, music, and voice, etc. related to Oasis. It's purely for assistance with computer speak. that tells the game to do what the game do and we want it to do. I'm glad you understand what I'm saying. Hope the breaks go great. I appreciate that. I know you do voice acting. You're married to an artist. I have a hard time believing you'd be like, I made JVTV logo in ChatGPT or something. I understand struggle because it affects people you know firsthand. I was trying to watch an anime trailer on YouTube. YouTube had an AI auto dub automatically dubbing the trailer, and I had to physically go into that video settings and change it. That's awful. Yeah, exactly, Red. Like in creative spaces, it just doesn't belong. And I've had a kind of conflict in that is what I'm doing not a creative space, but at the same time, it is just code. All right, here's death. Here's death. I have him frozen. This is the only way you can survive a little while against death. And it's not permanent. You've got to keep him frozen. And you have to have the Laurel so you can tank some initial hits from him, because otherwise he just instant kills you. But you see how much damage I'm doing to this motherfucker? And he's still fucking not dying? I do appreciate you guys looking at it from a new one. And now there's a second death. 2 of these motherfuckers show up. And then there will eventually be a third one. I gotta lock in for a sec. Give me a sec. This is the longest I've ever actually survived. I think the second one spawns explicitly so you can't just perma-cheese him, because otherwise my Laurel would refresh too quickly. But you see how much damage this motherfucker takes? I don't understand how you're supposed to kill him. And then he instant kills me. Hold on, I can revive. Oh, good, a third death is here. All right. I got a lot of Chiefs there. The stuff I can't stand about AI is when people who are already talented decide to take shortcuts, or people can't handle not being good at creative things decide to use AI instead of learning. Dad's a very talented artist and uses AI to help make assets for his animations. My mom is a writer and is using AI as an editor to help her write a blog. You're using a computer to translate computer language, so there isn't a language barrier. It's different. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Because I've basically just seen it as I am using this tool to make this happen. And like Stella said, we have made a pledge. No part of Oasis's creative assets are going to be AI. None of the icons, none of the like logo, anything like that. We do not want AI involved in the process at all, because those are creative things. I have seen it as a computer talking to computer to make things faster kind of thing. If it helps, I'm a computer science major, and they literally tell us we can use AI as long as we source it. That's nice. That does help. I am glad to hear that. Yay. Reach maximum power-ups. But I think that is enough Vampire Survivor. You guys have really helped a lot with my anxiety about using AI tools, because basically how it started was my brother, who is a web developer, utilizes AI to forward processes quicker, because he knows how to do these things. But it's like I said, it's like it writes the code a lot faster, and then he can like the base, and then he can fine tune it. And he was like, you know, you could use this to do this, and I just hadn't thought of that. And after looking into it, downloading all the assets and seeing, you know, paying for some, and that's another thing, is I'm paying for MLOs. So I am trying to fund the community who do things. I'm not just like getting Meshy.ai to make things. It can be a useful tool if used properly. I can't say how much I appreciate y'all's perspective on that, because I had a big I've had a big, like, I thought a lot of people just wouldn't look at the nuanced side of things, and I would basically just get torn apart for using it, because I haven't been trying to hide it, I haven't been lying, but I also haven't been immediately forthcoming with just every time I say something, say, oh, this was made using AI. And I very much appreciate y'all having that perspective, because I'm making it for y'all and for the rest of the GTRP community. And I just want to make a fun place, and I'm using what tools are available to do that for my skill level. And I'm trying to learn, and eventually I want to pay a developer. Thing is, too, if it helps, someone who was using AI and putting no effort in would have constant updates to show us too. Constantly having something new to show us, and you're probably learning things about code along the way. It's not a mindless process while you're just copying, pasting. Yeah, I mean, that is the thing, is like, I tell it, this is what I want, this is how I want it to work, this is what system it should use, etc. And then it makes something, and I'm like, no, this. No, like iteration after iteration. And it takes a long time, like, to actually get something how I want it. Because I'm like, I think of stories that you hear about, like Steven Spielberg, you know, how like everyone says that he will do a shot like over 100 times to make it just right. That's kind of the process I'm using, because it's done a lot of things that I could have said, yeah, that works well enough, but I've gotten everything exactly how I want it to be, because what's the point otherwise? You get the morals to not abuse that kind of thing. It being a great tool when it's used to take away from others, it's the problem. Speeding up process, etc. is not the problem. You're gonna make me cry a lot more. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, Wrench. One, if you want to join the Discord link is there. You are learning and using it as a tool at this point in your journey. You have plans to get more people involved. We can get to that next part of the journey. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the thing, is if it's successful, I would love to get actual devs in to make it even better, because I know they could. I know that the things that I am doing are not as good as a dev could do themselves. And I want to make Oasis the best it can be. Stella has arrived. Thank you for the hug.
Yeah, what it sounds like.
What? I appreciate it. You guys can always hug me. You have eternal consent forever. And I appreciate the support. Anyway, I'm not hugging him, he's got cooties. Perfect the way you are. Wrench, you are a sweetheart, and I appreciate you being here. But I'm going to keep at it. I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing, which is literally round the clock working to make this how I want it. And like I said, the beta will be launching in the 25th. I'm off to burn my bed. Don't burn your bed. Wrench, first day here and already participated in streamer cry time. Welcome in, right? Y'all are super sweet, and you guys are the reason that I'm even inspired to do this. The amount of people who have come to join the Discord server and the stream that are excited about Oasis is staggering, and I appreciate it. God damn it! Yes, I said cream time on accident. People don't understand nuances; they can get gorfed. We love you and appreciate how much work you're putting into this. Yeah. At some point, I've got to recognize the effort I've put in, I guess. It's hard to do, but at some point, I've got to do it. Anyway, that's going... We need a redeem for showing me love. Yeah, okay. I can cream in this, I guess. I don't know. I can probably add that, but it'll make me cry if it fills the chat is the problem. I'm gonna smack the shit out of a lug. But you could do that, but that's teabagging me. Nova! Oh. Did y'all hear? You know, you probably didn't hear meow. The noise canceling would have taken it away. So I will be back on Friday. I will be continuing Don't Starve, and hopefully will not just instant die in that save. It's a hard game. I might be open to some pointers. Because it's a fucking hard game playing by yourself. But until then, thank you everybody for hanging out for a little while. I'm gonna get back to work on Oasis after I, get some dinner and, visit the family. Thanks again. I can't say thanks enough. You guys are great, and yeah. Say something nice about yourselves as well. I did it. You guys got to do it now, okay? Say something audibly nice about yourself. Stop saying no. Stop it. You made me do it. You do it yourselves, you fucks. I'll see you guys on Friday. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Have a fantastic day tomorrow. I look forward to hanging out again. Bye. I promise I will try and think of a better title, Imp. I suck at thinking on that on the spot. Wrench, I am not a pastor. Do not believe them. Do not listen to them.